It's your boy Corner Consultant. We're here with
your boy Fat Pimp, and right now y'all tune in to the Clout DFW.
Yes, sir.
I jumped in the H, then we moved to the trip. A big red dog like Cliff. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left. Without the gangsta shit to step to. Ran from a pussy ass nigga, just name who. A gangsta ass bitch, yeah, my girl with the gang too. I catch a fade like a barbershop. Bitch, I'm riding dirty, keep the 9 in the speaker box. In the hood, I'm on the set with the big homie. Nicotine with the beaver, got the cig on me. Oklahoma City, 23rd and Kelly. Kelly with the 9, she may be young, but she ready. Work.
Alright, so for the people that don't know Fat Pimp, you know what I'm saying? Let the people get to know you. Where you from?
Man, it's your boy Fat Pimp, straight out Kent, Wilson, Texas, man. You don't understand that, man. I've been in this game since 2000, rapping wise 2007, producing since 2005. I represent the whole Metroplex. Graduated Duncanville High School and went to TSU down there in Houston. And by the grace of God, man, all praise to the Most High. I'm still relevant doing my thing.
All right. So exactly, you said Camp Wisdom.
Yeah, Redbird. For the people that don't know, it's a small neighborhood called Redbird, Texas. Gannon Lane, Camp Wisdom, Westmoreland, Hampton Road. You know what I'm saying? All that ain't over there.
Okay. For the and also what was the struggle that you had? You would say coming up in Dallas.
My struggle, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. I wouldn't say my struggle ain't like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't grow up without a daddy. You know what I mean? I grew up with a father. I think my struggle was really so much trying to please everybody. Okay. Cause I felt like I always was one of them people that I was trying to prove myself to niggas that didn't really have a good upbringing. I had a wonderful upbringing. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm not one of these niggas out here faking it like we was just dead broke. You dig? Everybody got struggles financially, bro. But I grew up with a mom and a daddy that was very much involved in my life. Yeah. But I think my whole life has always been trying to prove people wrong, like prove people like, nigga, I got the same issues as y'all and shit, nigga. I'm just as hard as the next nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's always been my problem. Like, anytime I've been to jail or something, it's always been some, like, me trying to go the extra mile to proving how hard a nigga is. You know what I mean? Like, if a nigga was trying to fight, I was the nigga trying to grab, like, a trash can. If a nigga pulled the strap, I'm the nigga that's like, oh, shit, I heard his whole act. You know what I mean? So that's always been my way of doing things. And I wouldn't necessarily say like it's a good thing or something to gloat about, but it's just something that I've dealt with my whole life until I got older and realized, like, it don't matter what you do, niggas is always gonna have something to say about it. So when I tell people this, man, once you figure that out in life, man, you gonna be straight.
Facts. Okay, so it says your struggles coming up, you as far as going to jail for robbery and different stuff like that, that wasn't really kind of like your motto.
Hell nah, my shit was petty, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like assault charges, you know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. It just, I one of them niggas, man. I never really had the urge to be robbing niggas, man, and trying to kill niggas, man. That's not my thing. I come from a Baptist, good parent home, and I just was a knucklehead, bro. You know, I was getting put out of school and going to alternative school because I like to fight, you know what I'm saying? You know how back, I don't know what your age is, but for my generation.
I'm 23.
Okay, see, my generation, bro, we fought everywhere we went, and that's just how it was, and sometimes you always be the one that might have got caught up, and so I dealt with the alternative schools and shit like that, but I never was one of them niggas out here catching no bodies and shit.
Okay. Only reason I asked that because in the generation of music that we grew up in, you know what I'm saying, as far as now, it's a lot of promotion about robbing and, you know what I'm saying, killing people and shit like that. So basically I was just trying to see where as far as you came up in that, you know.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It's always been like, you know, get down and lay down, niggas has been around me. But one thing I know that this new generation glorify that shit because there's nobody around them teaching them how to really get some money. Mm-hmm. See, it's a lot of niggas that's doing these robberies, but there's nobody around tell them like, nigga, I just did a 20 piece. I got a partner right now, my blood nigga, down 33 years, KP. Them niggas robbed the Metro PCS store, you dig what I'm saying? And them niggas doing that time, they not trying to let them out. You know, they don't talk about the niggas that's getting 30 pieces. They're not talking about a young nigga who doing a kick though and a white nigga in the house shoot these niggas in the head. I seen some shit on Facebook the other day, 3 niggas in Atlanta, 14, 15 or whatever, they running this dude's house and he smoked all of them.
Oh yeah, that overkill shit.
Yeah, there ain't no such thing as overkill, bro. Yeah. This is the state of Texas, bro. I know it happened in Georgia, but for those that got CHL, they teach you, man, when you shoot somebody, you shoot the kid. Mm-hmm. You dig me? You don't hold back. If somebody come to my house and with me and my fiance and my kids, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking head out. Yeah. I don't promote violence or nothing like that, man, but it's the state of Texas. You got the right to bear arm and protect your home. I got no sympathy for niggas that steal. Mm-hmm. I don't. That's the one thing I don't get down with. I don't like niggas that steal, rob, none of that shit. I got a mama and a daddy, man, and I couldn't imagine somebody robbing them.
Exactly.
Taking something they hard work for.
Exactly.
That shit sucker shit to me. If you gonna rob a nigga, go rob a white man. Go rob the police. You know what I mean? Go rob a bank. You know what I'm saying? Rob the government. Rob some niggas that's robbed you before. Robbed your ancestors. Why would you like go after niggas that's just as broke as you?
Fact.
You robbing a trap nigga. He ain't got that much money. Cause once that money gone, bro, you gonna be looking for another nigga to get, dog. It's like a vicious cycle. This shit gonna go on and on and on till somebody smoke you.
Exactly. So on to as far as the generation that we come up in.
Right.
I say, okay, you came up in 2007, so
Right.
that's 12 years ago.
Right.
So, do you say that coming up then it was easier, or would it have been easier for you to come up now, based off of the type of music that you make?
I think now it's too easy. It's too easy for new niggas.
Uh-huh.
It's not easy for a nigga that's already established, trying to stay relevant.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy for a brand new nigga. If you was to come out tomorrow and your name was like, little headache or something, and you got on the internet, bro, and you found a way to go viral, you found a way to like get people talking about you. And next thing you know, you get a couple followers and more followers and more followers. Next thing you know, you drop a song. You got a better chance of making it better than me because I come from the era where we didn't have social media. Only thing popping was YouTube and MySpace was the only thing jumping. Mm-hmm. And YouTube really wasn't that big a deal because people really didn't understand it. Now, I can go famous right here on my cell phone. Right. I can rap like a New York nigga and be from Dallas, Texas, bro. And nobody gonna say shit because nowadays it's a copycat game. It's so many niggas in the rap game now that sound just alike. So many niggas that look alike, they dress alike, they talk alike. That and it's cool because that's the game has changed. It's like, you know, if you gonna make a bag doing that, do your thing. It's too easy now, bro. It's too easy for new niggas, and it's a lot harder for niggas that's been busting their ass for years, really trying to stay relevant and trying to really get to some real money.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I'm not knocking the young niggas though because I fuck with a lot of little young niggas, man, that's doing their thing. I feel like any nigga that's a minority and you getting some money, bro, in a way that you're not affecting your community and shit, mm-hmm. Bro, I support you.
Already. And another thing I want to get to, I asked about that. Okay, I want to get on that. Who would you say influenced you? Like where would your influence come from in the type of music that you get to?
Probably Pimp C, Master P, of course the Tupacs and Biggies, but on a more local level, it was always Master P, Pimp C, Tum Tum, and really like all the little screwed up clique down there in Houston. And really that's it, bro. I love all the South music, bro. I was one of them niggas, I just have nothing but the South, West Coast music. Spice One was, I don't know if you're familiar with Spice One. Spice One was one of them niggas where he was rapping about that gangster shit a long time ago, bro, before that shit was cool. So I would say like them, Spice One, West Coast niggas. I love West Coast music.
Okay. All right, you spoke on Pimp C, yeah. So I give you this. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna get the one of your singles you got out.
Yeah.
Bend Over.
All
right,
yeah.
When I was listening to it, I got like a juvenile, like hot boy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where the production part came from originally. And then when I got in the studio, I was like, man, I done got too serious trying to make records that I ain't gonna say conscious, but I've been trying to make records that appeal to the white audience. Mm-hmm. And I haven't had a ratchet ass record in the club in Dallas in a minute. I think Roll Me Up might have been the last one that was like real ratchet for him. Mm-hmm. So we in the studio, and the niggas like, what's the hook? I was like, shit, just bitch been over, pussy, and I was like, oh shit, that's it. I ain't finna add nothing to it. So my producer actually live in New York. He sent me one beat. I like, that ain't it. He sent me another one. I said, bro, that ain't it. He got mad at me, dog, because he in the studio with French Montana, trying to finish their project and shit. And he like, man, I'm too busy right now. I said, all right, cool. About a week later, he said, check your email. And he had that motherfucker.
He had some shit.
He had a mix right and everything to the point where I was like, okay, it'll work. Because I deal with a lot of industry niggas where that South shit is really not what they looking for. They looking for the number one records. They looking for the ones that's going to compete with the Taylor Swifts, the Drakes. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? So, but I had to give him a ratchet ass record. I feel like it's ratchet commercial.
Okay. Yeah, and would you say that for the wax on, wax off?
See, I tried to go commercial with that shit, bro. That's what I did that record in New York, and I was thinking like, man, Texas ain't gonna fuck with this shit, man. Then when I looked at my streams, California was my number one market. Cali, Chicago, Brazil, Puerto Rico, I think Texas might have been like my number 9 on there. So that lets me know that you can have a successful record in your hometown, really don't fuck with it, it's still cool.
So out of all the states that you say, where would you say the number one, like your number one support system is it?
Probably Cali.
Cali.
California. I get a lot of love in Houston. I get a lot of love in San Antonio. Oklahoma showed me a lot of love on the streams, and I'm starting to get overseas love too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. I never thought in a million years I'd be getting love overseas.
Have you did any shows overseas?
I've done a show in Mexico before.
Mexico.
I know they ain't overseas, but
It's out of America.
I got what's crazy is I got a call on my my WhatsApp. This promoter was hitting me up about doing a show in Dubai. Got somebody trying to do Dubai, somewhere in Kenya. They want me to do a show. This is all recent shit.
Okay,
So I would love to get on an overseas tour and leave the States and come back with a real bag.
Okay.
And take my kid one day over.
Okay.
You can't go right now, but one day I'm gonna take them over there with me.
That's some nice
For
shit.
sure.
That's some nice shit. Okay, and I'm about to go back in time a little bit. I'm gonna go back to like 2007,
Let's do
2008, with the little deal you signed with Warner Bros.
Yeah.
What happened with this?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna give you a short version of it. So like, me, Ray Powell, my brother Jodine, and we had an opportunity to sign with Universal, Rap-A-Lot, Asylum, Def Jam, Atlantic, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
But what ended up happening is we had a lot of bullshit behind the scenes that was going on. And this person was listening to this person, I was listening to this person, and the business got fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of turned me and Ray against each other. And we grew up together, so it's like, it's kind of hard to like compromise when it's millions of dollars on the table. Like we had an offer for $500,000 from Rap-A-Lot. Then they heard we met with Asylum, they was like, well shit, we'll double it. And then by that time, it was too much tension going on and shit. So at the time I was fucking with producer Mr. Lee in Houston. And shit, we flew to LA, met with John Wiley, the guy who was over Warner Brothers. Flew to New York about a week later, we did the deal.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't do we did like a what you call a signing party in Houston. I mean, the radio station was there. It just was lit, bro. Then all of a sudden I get this thing called a cease and desist. Now, I'm young as shit, I don't know what no cease and desist is. And basically what it is Jay Prince was like, hey, this deal is voided. I'm thinking, how is my shit voided? I'm signing Warner Brothers. Come to find out, they had some behind the scenes shit going on, some paperwork shit. And when you got paperwork, that shit follows you wherever you go. I don't care who you sign with, you could think that it ain't gonna come back to bite you in your ass. That shit came back to bite him and his ass. And I'm a casualty into the situation. So it's like, I gotta still maintain an image that I'm signed to Warner Brothers. The money gotta look like it. It just was a real effed up time, bro, because I'm on the radio, I'm doing shows everywhere, so people can't tell that they ain't signed, but they don't know, like, it's days that I got shows, my lights off. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's days that I got shows, nigga, I ain't really got no new clothes. I gotta rock some shit I wore 2 weeks ago type shit. So I had to kind of just suck it up. And as time went on, I ended up running into Jay Prince, and we sat down, and he was like, yo, he said, I stopped the deal, but I never stopped you from doing nothing else. He said, this situation was for a year with Mr. Lee. Mm-hmm. And so he helped me get out my contract with Mr. Lee and really just showed me how solid that nigga is, bro. He just about his business. And I just learned to, moving forward, before I sign a contract, I need to really have some proper representation there and really do my homework to make sure I ain't got no loose ends when that's out there.
Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into.
It was fucked up though, bro. It was fucked up because you gotta really look at it like, when you a rapper, people judge you on everything. This ain't no Instagram going on. So when they see you, you gotta look the part. So man, we was hustling, you know what I'm saying? We had our little situation going, cause I was still in Houston. We had our shit going on. So I was able to maintain the image, but shit, it's like once the song start direct daddy, I'm getting money out of that shit, start kind of like doing like this, it's like, what's next? If you were a major label, they gonna put the money in the new record, but now you got people, you got DJs jealous that they didn't get no check because they think you signed Warner Brothers, so they don't want to play your new music. You got artists want to tax you for features because they know you signed to a label. You got radio station people who don't want to really fool with you no more because for whatever reason they feel like you got money now, they want you to do this and that. So it was a really effed up time for me. But I think what helped me was staying on that road and learning how to produce the records how I need to. I made all them records. I'm getting money rolling out. I produced all that shit, but I never produced that like that club shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Louisiana and kind of soaked up how they do the music out there and shit. And once I came back from Louisiana, I really kind of figured this shit out.
Who was like the artists you was fooling around with in Louisiana?
Mouse on the track. This dude named Big Papa out of Shreveport.
Mm-hmm.
This dude named Level. This dude named Lil Cali. Q Red was the producer. He was the producer. Big B was the producer out there. Mouse on the track. Anything from Trill Entertainment was really motivating me. But I would say Shreveport, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans was like the three cities that when I would go out, I would be like a fly on the wall. I would watch how a DJ would run 50 niggas from the city, play their songs all night before they play one of the radio records. So what that told me is that if a DJ tell you he can't play a local music because it ain't popping, he a liar. It also showed me that if you want something to pop, you can make that shit pop in your hometown. You want some shit to pop, you can get a producer from your hometown to make that shit work. This artist in Louisiana that's rich as fuck that y'all never even heard of. But you gotta lose as soon as you cross over there in the Louisiana, the state lines, them niggas is popping.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned that shit, man, and just quit complaining. I quit complaining and worrying about what Dallas wasn't doing and started focusing on Houston, started focusing on San Antonio, El Paso, goddamn Del Rio, all these little towns on the outskirts, Harlingen, all the way to the bottom by Mexico. These them cities that people skip over. Tyler, Texas, nigga, I was getting a bag in Tyler, bro. Nigga, man, shout out to Tyler, Texas, man. Really the whole East Texas, man. Marshall, Longview. Now I told I-20 ass up, bro, in East Texas. That's because them niggas out there respect you when you come to the city and you correct. Mm-hmm. I'm one of them niggas, I come into town, nigga, I'm in the hood, bro. Any nigga know me, if I ever done a show and any nigga city that know me, ask them niggas, say, do he be in VIP? No. Where is this nigga at before the shows? He in the hood, I'm fucking with the bitches. I'm like, where the weed and the pills at, man? I need to be with the street. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Not even on no hard shit, like, let's pull my phone out. Like, nah, I'm out in the hood because I feel safe when I'm around niggas who live in the city. Mm-hmm. Versus going to the club and I'm out on stage trying to pull your chick and I'm being standoffish and shit, man. Like, I fuck with some niggas in Memphis, bro. Blow your head off. You come out there, bro, acting up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to my nigga Big Mo. He'll tell you, me and Lil Ronnie, we went out there and we fuck with him, bro. We fuck with the city, bro. And that shit comes from being on the road and really learning this game and doing that shit on my own.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's like some people don't understand that you gotta show love to get love some of the time. It's
you got to.
It's like people will support you, but they only support you so far. You know, you gotta give something back to them. You gotta give them something to look up to when you come around.
Man, you gotta look at it like this, bro. Somebody helped you. Whether it's the type of help you want, at some point in your career, somebody helped you. Mm-hmm. When you was in school, it was one teacher that probably liked you. If all your teachers hated you, it was at least somebody in the school that liked you. Mm-hmm. Or if you grew up real poor, with somebody in your neighborhood that took care of you or helped your mom out, maybe watching you as a kid. So I take that knowledge and use that with the music game. Anytime I get around a young nigga, I run my mouth and I give them these type of stories and tell them like, hey man, do it like this. These are my mistakes. If you get high at home. Don't get high at the club. Don't get high in the car. Mm-hmm. Why? Because the police got a probable cause to pull you over. Or if I'm a white exec and I see you like to snort powder and shit, I'm going to pass that shit to you in the meeting. If you ever run into Ray Powell, ask Ray Powell what they asked us in the meeting in Warner Brothers. Them niggas came to us saying, man, y'all don't need nothing. And we're like, what you mean? Like, y'all don't need nothing? Y'all don't need nothing? They offering that shit because what they want to do is they want to see what your devil is, what your vice is. And that's why I tell young niggas, bro, whatever your habits are, do that shit at home so what nobody could ever use that shit against you. Nigga, I had a show in San Antonio. The promoter sent a bitch to our room to fuck us. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'm like, nah, bitch, no. I told my manager, like, nah, bro, like, something up. Come to find out, he ran from the club because he had a back end. No cap, man. Like, niggas that know this is San Antonio, they know who the promoter is too. So, that's the type of shit I'm saying about learning from your mistakes, man, and just speaking to the younger generation, letting them know it's cool, it's okay to be a square nigga, man, when you about your money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what would you say? Okay, I know you went to school at TSU, right? Right. Is that correct? So yeah. that's kind of like where you say your buzz came from.
Both. I would say like if it really wouldn't have been for like Woodtown, Poterius, that Oak Cliff area, bro, Redbird, all that shit, and TSU kind of like went together. Mm-hmm. See, the niggas I was running with in Dallas was YG. It's like any nigga with like Carter Kilmer around that area, they know that was the gang we was affiliated with. Then I'm down here in Houston, and I'm doing all the talent shows, all the open mics, and getting a name for myself. We won so much in Houston, they banned me from performing, and I started just being the host. Okay. So once you become the host, you control the crowd. So I would go down there and break the new music, man. We did I'm Getting Money in Dallas. We did Rack Daddy down there in Houston. And that shit just kind of met in the middle and just blew up. And it was good because I knew how to relate to niggas from other cities because I was in college. So when you're in college, you get to meet people from different states, people that talk differently, people that listen to different music. I can learn about the Bay from all the Oakland niggas out there. I learned about go-go music from all the DC niggas. Then I learned that it's like 3 cities in one in DC. I didn't know that. I thought Dallas Metroplex was the only place that had like 3 cities right next to each other. You learn about the DMV. And then when you go out there and you actually experience that shit comes from going to college. If I would have never went to TSU, y'all wouldn't be looking at me right now. I feel like if I'd have stayed in Dallas, I'd probably be dead. Or like, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm married, you know, off, you know, away from everybody. But if it wouldn't have been for TSU, I wouldn't have been shit. So any kids that's watching that, you ain't graduated yet, man, find you a black college and go.
HBCU, you gotta get one.
TSU preferably, but hey, if you choose something else, man, it's still gonna be a hell of an experience.
Question. So, Houston.
Right.
Would you say that impacted your career a lot, or would you say it was kind of just as Texas as a whole? Just
Houston.
Yeah,
I'm very blunt when I tell people the truth. It's like Dallas is home, but I feel like Houston was the most supportive when it came to the radio station, when it came to after Rack Daddy was over. Life after Rack Daddy was real in Dallas. They really let you know that they wanted everybody to be in this 1 or 2 hit song box. Houston was more like, you know what? He does community shit for kids. Anytime they need me for the HIV awareness shows or the car shows, it's yes. So they gonna support it. You dig what I'm saying? Dallas wasn't like that. We lost Skip Cheatham in K104. We lost Ken and Larry in 97.9. So you got a bunch of new niggas that come in that don't really give a damn about the city. So I'm not getting that support from them. Then you had like the Definition DJs. You had certain DJs who was rocking with me like Darkness and Papa Run. Then the other ones who felt like, well, man, he in Houston, he don't really support us. I'm like, how am I not supporting y'all if I'm doing everything y'all asked me to do? It was a catch at home, but when I was in Houston, it was more like, man, we rock with you, fat. You know, fuck with us if you can. I fuck with people. Houston still support. I just went down there last month and stayed in like for 3 shows, back to back. One on Thursday, one on Friday, and one the following week. And then when I'm out there, I'm getting feature money. People want me to come do after parties, do walkthroughs. In Dallas, you don't really have that out here. If a nigga do a show in Dallas, he gonna do the show, then go to V Live. That's it. It ain't none of that. He do the show, he come do the after party, then we bring it back the next day. Not no Dallas nigga. Yeah. They not giving no Dallas nigga no bag out here, man. They gonna make a nigga say, man, come on, bro, you from the crib, bro. Show me some love. No, nigga, you winning at the door. Why I can't win? But Houston ain't like that. Houston is like, nigga, what's your fee? All right, boom. This is what you gonna get.
Okay. So who would you say you would, like, who was your relationships you had with different artists? Like, what was the relationships you had with different artists in DFW and Houston?
Tum. Let me say this. If it wasn't been for Tum, I wouldn't be doing this music, man. Tum, Big Tuck, the whole DSR camp, they gave me my first break in like 05. I was producing. And I got a cousin named D-Red. D-Red was in this little clique called TBGs with Tum and them. He brought a CD home from Houston. And I had about like 20 beats on there, and Tum heard one. And they jumped on it and put it on Big Tuck's Polar Bear mixtape. And that shit got me going because he shouted me out on the beginning of it. And he just been solid still to this day. Like, we got a project we just did. 2 of them. We got 2 projects working on right now. Right now.
Is it? Can we get like a date or something?
I don't know the date, man. I don't know the date. But it's called 214 Boys.
214 Boys?
Yeah, 214 Boys. We just released the first single a couple months ago called 214 Boys. And it's been, the response has been crazy, dog. So, yeah, but Tum, Gator Man has always been an influence for me. Big Chief, of course.
Big Chief.
Yeah, I had a chance to sit in the studio with Big Chief and just pick his brain. You know what I mean? He's a good, solid nigga too. Out of Houston, Power Wow. Yeah, out of Houston, I'm say Power Wow, Slim Thug, Zero. Zero is like the big homie. Jay Prince, of course. And it's another dude out of Dallas. He's not born in Dallas, but he live out here. This dude named Mouse Quay. He's a producer. He's like I would say like a mentor. somebody I could go to and ask him some industry questions. Him, I got another dude named T Riff out of Fort Worth. I rock with him. And shit, this new generation too, man.
So
The new generation inspires me, man.
all right. Quick, I heard you got a movie coming out.
Yeah, man.
Could we get up on that?
Yeah, man, we can get up on that, man. It's called Low Key.
Low Key?
Yeah, it's called Low Key, and what it's about is low key right now, but I just locked that in. I got a major role, not just no cameo. Got a major role with that. Got a film coming out, Fred Hammond, me and Lil Ronnie, called The Choir. Another one called 12 Steps, and we're working on the Triple D movie part 2.
Okay. One more question before we go.
Right.
What is something you could say to a younger you, or you could say to the up and coming artists that's out here that really ain't got no guidance, that think they really can just sign a deal and just go straight off in?
I'm gonna start with the last one. For the young niggas coming up right now, man, do what your heart tell you to do. I can't tell a nigga not to sign, because these young niggas really got it figured out. Mm-hmm. This nigga 17 years old with multi-M's in their bank account, so young niggas is tuned in. Young artists, I'm gonna stop calling y'all niggas. Young artists out there, do what your heart tell you to do. Stay prayed up, figure it out on your own, and once you got it, man, put your hood on, put your niggas on. And to a younger version of me, I say stay sober, strap up, and just stay focused on the money and the music. That's the one thing. If I could go back in time, I would have tried to been sober, and I lead them chicks along, man, and just focus on the music.
Understood. I'm Corner Consultant. We had Fat Pimp in here.
Hey, we live, man.
Hey, we live.